Howdy! How's it going? It's been a while. It has. What for you guys? It's been 2 weeks. For me, it's been about 3. So, hi. How's it going? I hope it's going well. I hope life is good. I don't have AC in here, so it is hot as ever. It is very warm, and it's been a long day. I am in my most comfortable clothing I can for while it's hot. Right now, I think it's like 80, 90 degrees outside, and we're just about hit 80 in the house. So, yeah, we're working on it. Yeah, okay. So let's cut to it and talk about a topic. Why I was gone out of nowhere. So for some people, they already know. I did put stuff out on Twitter now and then. I was trying to stay as absent as I could on purpose. We'll get to that. And let's talk about that for a moment. So, my computer got fried, so I had to go and get repairs on it. So my computer went to go get repairs. While it was getting repaired, I was kind of semi-cut away from everything online. Obviously, I had Twitter. You know, I knew things were going on. I saw what everyone else was doing. But me uploading content, aside from like a video I put up, a short about my new puppy, which I'll talk about that too, not much happened. So let's get into that quick. So I took a step back. I did it because I needed to, and also I didn't want to. I was kind of forced to. Like, if my computer did not get fried, I wouldn't have. So it happened when my computer was getting moved, and it just so happened that someone unplugged a cord that wasn't supposed to be unplugged, just fried everything. It just happens. That's just how computers work, and that's something that had to be taken care of. And while that was going on, I decided maybe it would be best if I took a week just to myself. The part that they needed, it came in, everything got taken care of, but it would take a week longer than I thought. And that was when I learned, okay, I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks. And then it turned into 3. Now, you guys saw a video come out July 11th, I believe, but that was already pre-uploaded. I had nothing to do with that one after everything fried. Like, when things fried, that was on YouTube uploading it, not me. So I was gone, and I didn't really want to be gone after a week and a half, but I was. So there's a lot of questions in the air. Questions like, okay, well, why did you want to take a step back? Or, okay, what's the plan for the videos that were recorded and everything? And other things like that. And to that I say, bleh. We are going to look into that. I do want to catch up on the videos that were missed because some of those things were asked for, voted on. The Gears of War videos I want to get up. Gear Talks, right now this video is going up on a Gear Talk day. So Gear Talks isn't really going up right now, and I don't feel good about that. I want that to be taken care of. I want Gear Talks to go up, so I've decided until I catch up with videos that have been missed, probably like maybe once or twice a month, I'll throw a video up on a Saturday just to say like, hey, look, I'm catching up somehow, and get that taken care of. Gear Talks, when the holiday comes around, like October and December, when there's going to be days where it's 12 days of fantasy or 13 days of Halloween, I'll probably take one of those days and throw a Gear Talk on there too, just double video a day or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I do want to catch up on that. Why I felt I need to take a break. Let's talk about that quick. I felt that there was a lot of stuff going on in life at the time, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to like crack a finger that doesn't want to crack right now. It's just driving me nuts. I felt it was time to take a moment to myself because a lot of things have happened in the past month and a half. A lot of things went on. And I don't want to dig into it or anything. It's nothing serious or crazy or horrible towards anybody. I recently became single again. That was something, that I wasn't for 3 years. So that was something to adjust to. Adjusting to having this place, which we should talk about that quick too. I am going to stay here. So this stuff isn't changing. It's a bit more empty now, so I got to kind of fill things, but I do want to redesign some things and make it more of my own, so that'll happen, but everything's going to stay the same here. It's not going to be another situation. I'm up and moving again, and we got to worry about that, so that's not going to happen. I need to, figure a few other things out. While that was happening, I did get a puppy. He is currently right now in timeout. He has been a little bit of a lack of a better term. I love him to death. He is a beautiful boy. Beautiful St. Bernard puppy. I love him. He's an 8-week-old at 21 pounds. He's a little bit of a pecker face, but I love him all the same. So he's a little bit on timeout right now for wanting to chew up the place. He can't go outside right now because, again, he's a St. Bernard. He's got a double undercoat. I can't bring him out there or else he is going to just fry. And I can't do that to him. So today he's been a little bit stir-crazy in the house, so he's just kind of taking a moment to chill. He's got his fan and everything, and he's just trying to cool himself. So Frankie is on a little bit of a rest at the moment. So I'd love to bring him on, but I'm going to let him rest if he needs to rest. So that has been another thing. What else has been going on? I've been focusing on other projects. I've been wanting to, and this is nothing against anybody else or, in my relationship or anything, I took a smaller step back from playing just casual games just in my free time. So I've been wanting to focus on that. And a week off from making videos and focusing on recording was great to just jump back into that. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I've been doing a power grind going for a completionist playthrough because that's what I like to do. And it's been a project. It was really nice to start focusing on that again. Again, after a week and a half, I started getting stir crazy and itchy to do some videos. That's why the videos on Frankie, I put a video of him up on as a short because I was like, I need to do something. I need to put something out there. I need to do something. And it's going to be nice to get back to things. The stuff I already had recorded is still here. Like, I didn't lose anything. So I want to focus on getting that stuff caught up with too. Another thing I want to talk about is originally the plan was, and I let out a content video about this talking about things. There's 2 things in that video we're going to retcon and talk about. I wanted to focus on changing the schedule and focusing more on making bigger project videos, which I very much want to do, and I still have that inkling of doing, but I also realized, like, the video before everything went screwy, and when I put a lot more editing into the Gears of War video, the episode something at 24, I think, I really enjoyed doing some heavier editing in that, and actually editing, and then just video, there you go, start, end, done. I kind of want to jump back into that frame of just, like, working on my editing skills, polishing that, and if I do bigger videos or something, I'll do them when I feel like, not just once a month where I have to feel like I have to pump out a script. I have an entire script already halfway written out for an off-the-cuff. I might do off-the-cuffs whenever I just feel like, not a month. I do want to focus more on my editing towards the basic videos, like really like perfect what's at the ground level, and then see what comes after that. I want to do that. The other thing we're going to talk about, which was brought up, and it's been brought up throughout a year and a half, and I touched on it in that video, is we have to talk about Sean. So, Sean, we are talking again. I've gotten people asking about video series that we've done. I've gotten questions about Dead Space. I've gotten questions about Saints Row. I've gotten questions about the WWE videos, if those are ever going to make your comeback, because we've always talked about them. I've had questions about Final Fantasy 13. I've actually gotten questions about, now that I think about it. I've gotten questions about it all. And I will tell you now, we're talking, but long story short, I don't see a situation where Sean would be returning in the near future. Now, if he were to come back in the future, that's something we've talked about it, even though we're on talking terms and we are forming our friendship again. This isn't a situation where, yeah, come on back on for a third go round and see how it goes. And if things go poopy, you leave me with everything again. It's not a thing like that again. I guess I'll mention it. Why not? I'll say it. The talks of having something like a contract have been brought up, and that's still currently in a debate. But that's a long story we won't touch on. But there is ideas and plans for if there were a future, what would happen. But aside from that, that is pretty much where that lays. I think that covers everything. The only other thing I can think of is videos involving Brent. Those are still going to be things that'll happen now and then. Me and Brent have decided we are going to be cleaning up what we have left for the things we did. Brent has his plans for what he wants to do in the future. I have my plans. It's nothing negative or bad or anything either. It's just we have ideas of where we want things to go for what we want to do with content creation. Mine is going where I want this way, and his is going in this direction. Not a bad thing. It's just we decided, hey, let's clean up what we have here, and then, we'll form what we're doing. It's not like me and Brent are not friends or this is the ending and we're not going to. No, there's a lot of stuff we're going to do, a lot of collaborations, but the main projects we started, the main games, that's going to get cleaned up and done. And once that's done, then, and I don't think I'm at liberty to talk about it, Brent has his plans for the future, what he wants to do, and I'm very excited for what happens with that, and I would love to tell you, but I'm going to wait for when that blossoms into what it's going to become. Aside from that, yeah, I'm sweating my balls off right now, and I'm going to get back to releasing videos how they were. If I do release sporadic things, it'll just be when I feel like what I want to do it. I want to focus more on just polishing my editing on what I have and just working from there. Off the cuffs will be whenever I feel like it. Other video series that are coming up, I guess this will be stuff coming up in the future. I don't want this to be a long video. We're skeetering around long right now, but we're doing okay. Next up, we're going to be having, what's the next big thing? I think, as far as I know, talking with NecoDoc works now and then, at least messaging him and getting some answers. I believe, you can put an asterisk on that, believe Light Fairy Tale Episode 3 should either be coming out at the end of this year, or it's going to come through maybe middle of next year. I got to double check with him on that. He's working on it right now. But that'll be something we'll start up. I plan on going through that series and finishing it. We also have 13 Days of Halloween coming up. I already have a game plan for that. And 12 Days of Fantasy, I have the plan for that. This has been what we're in right now, the year of cleanup games, just games going through and cleaning up. And I do want to kind of keep to that mindset of getting things cleaned. That's why next year I already have what that plan is going to be. I'm not going to tell you yet. I already have it planned. And then I think I've got the year after. I'm thinking far ahead, of course, but I think I have the year after that figured out. And then I have what's going to be after that, just for basic ideas. This is the year of cleanup games. Next year could be the year of games that have red on the box cover. I don't know. It could be anything, but I do have a plan for next year, and it is going to, I'll give you a hint. It's going to be continuing off of something that'll be happening at the end of the year. If you already heard what the future plans are, you probably know what it might be, but that's just what we're kind of riding on right now. So, yeah, what's going to happen with Sean in the future? What size is Frankie going to be by January 1st of next year? How long will this video be? I can answer one of those questions, but not all of them on this episode of Dragon Ball Z. So what I'm looking at is 13 minutes, a little bit over 13 minutes is how long the video will be. And yeah, that's currently what's going on. I'm really happy to be back. I'm happy to see everyone's doing good. I am very sorry. It was a very sporadic leave that I did. I wasn't trying to aim for that. It really did hurt when I knew that a day that a video had to go up didn't happen, and I have to fix that. That hurt me because I felt like I let myself and everyone down because I have my own schedule and I flubbed it up. So I'm going to do my best to keep everything going. I want to put in as much work as I can for editing. And yeah, this is not a new chapter, but more of a tidied up, more tight-knit, more focused in continuation. That's probably the best to say. I'm going to do what I can. I'm going to try and make sure everything is good, and I hope all of you are going to be with me for everything. Love you all to death. Thank you all. Thank you all just in general. I was going to give my normal spiel at the end for patrons and everything, but this is for everyone, including patrons. I love you all to death, and thank you kindly. Later.